I'm Budda, and you're watching Dr. Guitarist Show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm playing through three pedals that claim to be kind of the same thing. So I'm playing through one of my favorite manufacturers at the moment, Reuss Electronics. He's from Denmark and he makes incredible pedals. If you have been watching the show, you know I play a lot of his pedals and I have a lot of his pedals. So he's recently launched a very simple overdrive, plain and simple. He calls the Backslide. It's a copy, or it's inspired in the Tokai overdrive from the 70s. And it's basically kind of an SD1, but Tokai did something different and came to a great place. I happen to have a Boss SD1 modified by Analogman himself to an 808 exact replica. So I thought it would be a good idea to compare it and to add it to the equation. They are all different, and Reuss pedal, the Backslide, has two dip switches inside, so you can make it asymmetric or you can give it a fat boost. I like it either way. I will go through it during the episode. First of all, let me thank my dear patrons for the support they are giving me. If you want to become a patron, just go to the Patreon link and follow the steps. It's very easy and a simple way to help the channel. Also, you can support me by donating some money through PayPal. Go to the link. It's easy as easy can be. If you want to buy some merchandising and support the cause, go to my website. I have some t-shirts, some of my band CDs, I have pen drives, USB pen drives with music. You can support the channel really easy, or you can buy it here down on the Teespring store where I have some merchandising, mugs, t-shirts, etc. Also, if you want to have some guitar lessons with me, just send me a direct message via Instagram or Facebook, or send me an email to my email here and we'll deal with it from there. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the episode. So the Tokai overdrive, I think it's how it's called, yeah, overdrive. It's what started it all on Reuss's journey. He had this pedal, which is kind of an oddball pedal that he liked a lot, and I understand why. It's a really cool overdrive pedal. And then he made the Backslide to mimic it, but he couldn't hold himself, and then he inserted two more options on the Backslide. But let's hear the Tokai. Let's hear the tone. It is inspiring. I understand why he wanted to do something like this. It doesn't sound like a tube screamer, but it almost makes the same feel as a tube screamer, so it makes you sound louder without being louder. It makes you cut better through the mix. It gives you sustain. Love it. The tone is really, really functional, so you can really dial it all the way up, and it's not harsh at all. I'm playing through one of the greatest amps in the world, the Lone Star, Mesa Boogie Lone Star, through my 4x10 Jensen speakers, Mesa Boogie 2, of course, and a 2x12 Celestion Black Shadows, mic'd with 4 mics. So on the 4x10, I have the Biodynamic M160 and the Sennheiser E604. It's usually a tom mic, but I like it on the guitars too. And on the bottom cabinet, I'm using the Biodynamic M160 and an Electro Voice Cardinal. It's my vocal mic, but I like it on guitars. It's a condenser, very high gain. This is my clean tone. Very sparkly, fendery, provided by my dear Nags Chop Tank guitar. This is just an incredible guitar. Best guitar I've ever played in my life. But it is a kind of a Strat configuration, which is perfect for me for these pedals. So let's go through the backslide. Way more tonal possibilities, although to me in an overdrive I wouldn't need this much of a tone cut. Yeah, but it's not cutting all the tone, it's not cutting all the highs. It's kind of taking off the shrillness of the distortion and allowing your guitar to poke through. Yeah, really clever. I'll have to show you the inside of the pedal, because every pedal that Reuss builds, it's like a work of art inside. It's incredible how organized it is. If you have been watching the show, you know the G chord is my chord to get a feel of the vibe of any gear, because the G chord is very complex in terms of harmonic quality, so it rings a lot. It's a big chord with a lot of harmonics. I love to listen to how separate the pedal can be. Whoa, yeah. The backslide is even better than the Tokai. I really like it. It's a simple overdrive, if like to use as a simple basic, no frills, no fancy stuff, great sounding overdrive. If you wanted to cut better through the mix, you open the tone. If you want it to be smoother and fatter, you back off the tone. Just push the volume up, a little more drive. So you see, it gives you a mid-range character. Yeah, I like it a little more treblier. Let's hear the SD1 808 Analogman modified pedal. Yeah, the backslide sounds way more forward than the others. Let me show you the difference between asymmetric and symmetric. I almost don't hear a difference. Now I hear a difference. There's a difference in the body of the pedal and the compression. We're listening to the asymmetric. Let me go to the neck pickup. This is the asymmetric. Let's go for the symmetric. Yeah, it has less mid-range. I think it's closer to the Tokai. That's right. I actually like it with the asymmetric too. So let's hear it. It has a fat boost option too. So let's hear it with the fat boost on and off. This is off. Fat boost off. Let's turn it on. Fat boost off, and now asymmetric. This is my favorite position with this amp, with this guitar. Of course, everything changes, but I'm using it on the upper, so it's asymmetric and fat boost on. Asymmetric gives me a little more mid-range, a little less scooped sound, and the bass fills it up in the bottom, so it's more presence. And you can use it as a clean boost almost, because it will give you a mid-range boost too. Let's hear how they behave with an humbucker guitar. Hey Les Paul, say hello to the people, to the good folks on the internet. So this is my Les Paul Classic 1960. Clean tone. Compare it to the SD1. Let me check it because I think I prefer it with symmetric with a Les Paul. Yeah, I think the SD1 really is more to screamer, and the other two are a little different. So they don't shave the bottom end, and the SD1 really shaves a little of the bottom end. Two different pedals. I really like the backslide. I think it's my favorite of the three. I'm not a fan of a tube screamer. I really appreciate natural sounding overdrives, meaning that I don't really like the mid-rangey push, although sometimes it's what you need. So I have a lot of tube screamer kind of pedals that do that, but I use it as a tool, not as a pedal, because whenever I want a distortion or an overdrive, I go for more transparent, is what they call it. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like the pedals. Which one did you prefer? I love to read your comments, and we all learn from it. I learn a lot from your suggestions and from your comments. The other people that read your comment will also probably learn something. So thank you so much for watching. You know, if you want to support the channel, you can become a patron. Just go to my Patreon link, or you can also donate some money via PayPal. I'm very thankful for that. If you want to have some guitar lessons with me, just send me an email or a direct message on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. Also, please visit my website and grab some merchandising there, or here, right down below at Teespring store. I have some merchandising mugs, etc., etc. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe it if you haven't done it yet, and we'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.